Opening 3x versus this villain who's playing an extremely high VPIP, and this villain who is on the button as well. It's a pretty big four bet. I think ace or king jack is actually pretty borderline versus like a high VPIP, low three bet. Um, it might sound crazy to some people, but I think I'm just gonna fold this one out of position. Here we're gonna go with a standard four bet. And obviously call it off if they shove. Here I'm gonna bet 50%, just trying to max fold equity on the flop. And easy fold once they raise. I'm wondering if a lead here has some merit. Blocking 3-4. I think sometimes I can just get some good folds on this board. mean, they pretty much had to have a jack or hearts to call, I think, a lot of the times. Here, just gonna bet again, picking up some equity and fold. Not sure about that one. That could be a punt. King, eight. Um, I think with this hand, we're gonna just start out with a bet on this board. This board favors us a lot. Um, and we want to put some pressure on some hands here. I don't really think that they're going to be raising with a king here. So I'm actually just going to put in the three bet and we can fold um to a raise. This is kind of an interesting spot. This player opened small and this player four bet large. I think I'm gonna fold here, but I think you could also make an argument for cold four betting with that hand. I'm interested what this $1 open is compared to their 1.75x open they've been going with for most of the game. See, they go back to the 1.75x here. Here we're just gonna flat threes on the button. And quick fold. Here, I think we're actually just going to lead. I think this board favors us. They shouldn't be opening 7-10 from the cutoff. When we get a quick call, I think they can have like a lot of over pairs. So I think I want to over bet here. I don't expect them to have a lot of sets when they call that fast. Here on A7-4, just gonna start out small. Once we get a call that's quick, we're definitely gonna overbet this turn, targeting ace X. I like to open, even when there's fish in the big blind, these small pocket pairs for smaller, because when I get three bet, or from the low jack, because when I get three bet, like I get better odds. And I have to get through so many players with them. Um, Semi-dry board, against a reg. Well, I don't know if they're a reg, against an unknown. Taking a long time to decide what they're going to do on this flop. And a donk lead. We're definitely going to call this here. Turn 6, I think, is a decent card, so that less likely that they're donk leading sets of sixes and sevens. Once they check the turn, I think like we have a pretty clear check back. Decent run out. We're losing to Queen X, obviously, and some 7X. And obviously some slow played monsters as well. But I think that they can have some 8-9, some 9-10. some random air that they're just taking a swing with on the flop. So we're gonna evaluate this river if they bet and likely just go ahead and call here with our pair. Not really sure like why they're tanking into their time bank. I think that's weird. To 75%. I think like we can be losing to some Queen X, but obviously there's plenty of draws and stuff that we can be beating. Oh, I did not mean to click that back. Oh my gosh. Okay. Trying to decide between three bet and fold here. I think I'm just gonna fold this one and check back here. I was folding because this person is short stacked and I don't really want to get it all in if that could happen. Um, Here we're gonna put in a smaller three bet because they're a short stack that they're opening off of. Or 7-6. Obviously, we can be losing to some sets here and stuff, but I think we just want to play for it all here. I'm gonna start off with a 70% pot size bet, just trying to stack um, an overpair or a draw of some kind. I'm gonna start out with a bet here on this mono board, just trying to fold out some equity and some non-club or non-club hands like ace high non-club, those types of things. Here, I think we're just gonna go ahead and three bet. Gonna three bet just a little bit larger since we're so deep here. And we're gonna have to call this four bet. It came pretty quick, but I think with suited ace, it's just too strong to fold. Flop a flush draw. Definitely gonna just start out with a check. We can still be beating hands like king queen, queen jack, some low suited connectors. Turn a jack is pretty good. Um, we could still be behind pocket pairs that check. I think, obviously we can't fold now. Nice. Great river. Here on this river, I think we don't have another size besides all in, but we're going to need to tank for a little bit before we decide to do it. Three, 10, 9, flush draw. We've got the gutter plus two overs. I'm going to look to put in a check raise. Once they call my larger check raise, I think they're gonna have like a lot of top pair and some slow played sets, but I think we can also like fold out some 8x type hands, 7-8, 8-6, 9x type hands. Once this river bricks, like we're just gonna have to shut it down here, unfortunately. Not a whole lot we can do. We have a club, which, gives some removal, and we also block some of the draws that we would like them to fold if we were um had other type of hands. So we'll just go ahead and fold this river here. just wrapping up the end of this session here. Overall, really happy with how I played. Happy with the results of the hands too. I think I ran really good in this session, so no complaints.